Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. No doubt you probably see I'm looking quite tired. Actually, I am tired. It's been a bit of a late night, early morning. I'm not going to get into the greater details, but we're here. We're live from somewhere in North London. I'm not giving the directions, man. Stalker alert, stalker alert. But we've got three segmented live news coming back at you on Cannon Fodder TV. Something about Patrick Vieira linked with Daniel Ek, his thoughts, his comments, and Martin Odegaard could be on his way out. Is it true? I don't know, man. I don't know. Bit weird, bit weird. And some other bits and pieces sandwiched in between that segment there. So yeah, we're live and direct again on this Saturday afternoon, 20 minutes past 12, the midday over here UK time. Shall we get into this one? Let's get into this one. Yes, good morning. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, it's the Thursday afternoon. Thursday? What am I talking about? It's the Saturday afternoon show. Saturday afternoon show. Listen, forget about it. All you have to do now is just subscribe. That's all you have to do. Click the button, subscribe, be part of the community. That's all you have to do. I noticed some comments over the last few days, wonderful, about the channel. Again, we're trying to do our best to kind of modify things, evolve and modify. So we make sure that we're not just doing any old rubbish, that we are uploading stuff that you guys are actually interested in. We're not in transfer season. That's for January. So we're trying to do our best to kind of link things in there. So that's it. So let's get into the first segment, shall we? The first segment over here. I'm a little bit all over the place because I've just had to do a Zoom call early morning, but I'm a little bit tired. And then Patrick Vieira distanced himself for Daniel Ek's attempts to take over Arsenal. Patrick Vieira has distanced himself from Swedish billionaire Daniel Ek's attempt to buy his former club Arsenal. Vieira and former Arsenal teammate Dennis Bergkamp and Thierry Henry, a supported Spotify guy, found an Ek takeover bid in April following the club's involvement in the failed European Super League project. Stanley Ek, who owns the club through his KSE Sports Entertainment business, rejected the offer. But Henry said last month that Ek remains fully committed to buying Arsenal. And he is here to stay. Now, former Arsenal captain Vieira was subsequently appointed Crystal Palace manager, in July, and set to make an emotional return to Arsenal on Monday night. Yeah, Monday Night Football is back. He actually said, one question, I was just expressing myself as Patrick, ex-Arsenal football player. Vieira said when asked about his support for Ek's takeover plans ahead of Crystal Palace Premier League visit. That comment was based on how the direction of the club was going. I was talking to somebody who had a different view and a different way of taking forward Arsenal Football Club. This was the reason why, with Dennis and Thierry Henry, we were involved in the kind of situation that Arsenal was in. I'm in a different position than a couple of months ago, so I'm not going to express myself in the same way than when I was just an ex-Arsenal footballer. Only confirmed in September that there was no dialogue between the Kroenkes family and Ek over potential change of ownership at Arsenal. But Henry, Arsenal's record goal scorer, indicated the deal was not dead, saying it hasn't happened yet, but he is here to stay. And so let's see what's going to happen. Again, I thought it was a very well-measured approach and comments from our former captain there. He said, I'm different in the situation here. But I think his comments at the beginning, when he was asked about the situation with Daniel Ek and the Kroenkes and takeover of Arsenal, I think it represented that time there where he said, as a former Arsenal player, I just don't think the direction Arsenal are going in with this current owner is the right way. We're going in the wrong direction. And now he's saying it. Now he's in a different position as now Crystal Palace manager. his approach will not be the same. I think best thing's best is just to keep quiet, because some people will just jump on you. Whatever opinion you have about Arsenal, Daniel Ek and KSE, people are going to be just jumping on your comments there. But I think it is what it is, and he gave his opinion at that point in time. Question again at this point in time, and you pays your money, you take your pick. Yeah, that's just the way. I'm not getting upset about it. I'm just thinking, again, what is it? It's just an opinion. Only an opinion. He says, I'm in a different position than a couple of months ago, so I'm not going to express myself in that way than I was just an ex-Arsenal football player. He is now the manager of Crystal Palace. The best things, is like you will say something, and you're going to find people who are going to agree with your comments. You're going to find people who are going to be on the fence, and people against your opinion. So you can't win. You can't win, and you can't please all the people all the time. But I think because he is now a manager, he's got to be more measured in his response. Is there a conflict of interest? There's no conflict of interest. I think he's just more measured in his thoughts about the situation at Arsenal. Can we get KSE out now? No, we can't. No, we can't. It's going to be a long, old road. I can't say nothing more than that. And then the second segment is in regards to Martin Ødegaard. This is a strange one for me, man. Former Arsenal goalkeeper Matt Ryan reveals Martin Ødegaard is open to return to Real Sociedad in the future. The former loan to Arsenal goalkeeper Matt Ryan says Martin Ødegaard is open to return to Real Sociedad in the future. Ødegaard, who joined the Gunners on a permanent deal during the summer transfer window, enjoyed some of his best form of his career to date on loan with Real Sociedad during the 2019-20 season. The La Liga side tried to re-sign a Norwegian international at the start of the year, only for the midfielder to opt for an initial loan move to Arsenal. During that time, Ødegaard was teammates with goalkeeper Ryan, who has since joined Sociedad. And the Australian has revealed Ødegaard played a key role in convincing him to head to San Sebastian, also suggesting Ødegaard has his heart set on a return one day. So not anytime soon. Maybe when he's towards the end of his career, could be. Before I knew Real were interested in me, Ødegaard, told me that Real Sociedad, because of his experience here, was a great team. 10 out of 10 in everything. The team, the life here, the public, everything, Ryan told Mundo Deportivo. And I now agree with him. He's comfortable at Arsenal, but he's open to coming back one day. Again, not soon. I'm thinking, is he leaving Arsenal? Is he leaving Arsenal? Anyway, Arsenal completed their permanent deal to sign Ødegaard from Real Madrid in the summer of a fee of £30 million. So yeah, Martin Ødegaard's not going anywhere, man. He's not going anywhere. He's not going. He's staying. He's staying, man. There's all this talk about silly. Okay, the last segment, Indiri. You know what? This is like it's just been churned out again and again and again. I was thinking, Daily Mirror, are we ahead of you in breaking news? Arsenal identify Everton star Dominic Calvert-Lewin as priority transfer to replace Alexander Lacazette. I'm thinking, am I living in a parallel universe? We spoke about this during the summer transfer window. Daily Mirror, are you guys so late on this one? So late. I'm thinking, should I talk about it? Well, anyway, Arsenal have reportedly made Everton star Dominic Calvert-Lewin their priority transfer target next summer. Mikel Arteta needs to overhaul his attacking options in the coming months. With the likes of Lacazette set to leave the club, that is yet to be confirmed. The Frenchman has featured only 4 times for the Gunners this season in all competition. Is out of contract at the end of the season. Arteta made it clear he will not be allowed to leave in January. And another podcast claim he will depart next year on a free transfer. The report claims technical director Edu He's already looking at options to find a forward to lead the line next term, and Everton's Calvin Lewin is a standout candidate. The 24-year-old has become a key player for the Toffees since signing in 2016, and last season he bagged 16 goals, which is like, it is on a par. It's on a par. It's on an equal field to Lacazette's numbers as well, as it's 16 goals. He also established himself within Gareth Southgate's England squad, with Pierre Aubameyang turning 33 next year. Calvin Lewin would be the ideal forward to take on the mantle. Calvin Lewin is under contract at the Toffees until 2023. So, Arsenal would have to table with a sizable fee in order to secure the striker's signature in any kind of contract there. But yeah, I was thinking, Daily Mirror, we've featured this. So are we breaking news and you're following us? I'm thinking, Daily Mirror, Calvin Lewin, we spoke about him during the summer transfer window. Anyway, guys, so that has been the 3 segmented live news coming right back at you on Cannon Fodder TV. I see there's a little bit of movement in the live chat compared to, it was yesterday evening. But what we're going to do, again, I need to make some adjustments to some bits and pieces on this app here, because the app is playing up again from what I can see here. So whilst I'm doing those modifications there, let me play this video very, very quickly. And when we come back, hopefully everything would have been sorted. So just give me a few moments. See you on the other side. As part of the Cannon Fodder TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which it can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Cannon Fodder TV experience. Yeah, all right, okay, so we're back. I don't know what's happened here. Let's just go into the live chat and just see who has joined us on this morning show over here. Ashley says, hey up, Gooners, and hey up to you. Back to you, Ashley D. It's Thursday afternoon. Blimey, what are you drinking? I tell you, I was up quite late and early in the morning. Yeah, so I actually feeling tired. I had to be on another Zoom call before this. This is why the initial time had to be changed. So I've just finished that and I'm just here on Cannon Fodder TV. Ross Morning, good morning to you. How are you, Geezer? Erdegaard clickbaits. Sorry about Erdegaard. I was thinking, really? Is he going to be leaving? I don't think so. Until we sort out the creativity, DCL would have the same issues as Laka and Alba. But, even with his numbers there, Russ, I'm thinking 16 goals last season. That's on an even kill with Lacazette anyway. So, yeah, I'm thinking surely we need to look at a striker whose numbers far greater than just 15, 14, 15, 16 goals a season. We need another striker who can knock out minimum 20 to 25 goals a season, not 14, 15, 15, 14. Again, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Let me go into the, what was the poll? We did a poll yesterday. What was the poll? Let's have a look at the poll. The polls were polls. Now, the poll that we did, I believe, was in regards to Nicolas Pepe as well as Martinelli. So the aforementioned Nicolas Pepe should we play Nicolas Pepe for the Monday night game against Crystal Palace, or should we just put him on the sidelines? So out of 1,000 votes so far, the numbers haven't changed that much. Don't play him's coming at 24%. Do the maths. 76 of you believe actually, you know, we should play him against Crystal Palace. You know what I think about Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe, the project hasn't worked, man. And then with the one we did yesterday, Gabriel Martinelli, again, the same question. Should we play him or not play him? Well, we can't play him because he's injured. So, but anyway, the numbers are 719 votes. 35 of you believe he needs to earn his place. And 65 of you, unawares that he's injured, believe actually, no, he needs to play against Crystal Palace. So, but he won't be playing anyway because he's injured. He's injured. Actually, DBA yourself. I would rather get rid of Orba than Lacazette. Why? Why? He's our talisman. He's our captain. What are you trying to do, man? He's our talisman and he's our captain. Sorry, Ashley. He's your talisman and he's your captain. Go figure on that one. Righty. What else do we have here? So yes, we're back in Premier League action on Monday night football, man. Crystal Palace. Yeah, dearie me. I don't know, man. I really don't know. So I'm just trying to, something just happened to the app that I'm using here running concurrently. So I'm going to have to use my phone. Laka works harder and scores more and not just tap-ins. Yeah, but the thing is, we've always known that with Aubameyang. We've always known he's the tapping king, isn't he? I remember one season when Saeed Kolasinac, remember him, the left back? He was still at Arsenal, provided Aubameyang with the most assists. And I'm thinking what season it was. Was it 2019? I think it might have been season 2009, 2018-19. They're providing the most assists for Aubameyang, the tapping king. But yeah, we've known that anyway. I guess the feeling with Lacazette, he's modified his game, hasn't he? Coming deep, defending, they're linking up plays, which I think maybe that's why his goal ratio has probably suffered. You can't ask that of Aubameyang. Aubameyang cannot modify his game. I'm just thinking, even at that age, 32-33, is it too late for him to modify his game? Possibly. All right. The poll I'd forgotten to put out was in regards to Raheem Sterling and Nicolas Pepe. Who is the better player? Now, forget about the trophies that both players have won respectively. But do you think Nicolas Pepe is better than Raheem Sterling? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Put the comments in the live chat and leave me the opportunity to go forwards and upwards. But what do you think? I mean, there is, some news about Raheem Sterling saying he would prefer or have an opportunity to go and play abroad. So I'm just gonna. But what do you think? Do you think Nicolas Pepe is better than Raheem Sterling, or is Raheem Sterling better than Nicolas Pepe? I don't know. I don't know, man. Again, just take out the trophies. Because if you put the trophies back in there, you're gonna automatically think Sterling is better. But is Sterling better than Nicolas Pepe? I don't know. Right, just give you guys a quick heads up in what's happening for the next few days. I should be doing a Sunday catch up, not catch up, the sauce. Catch up, show my brother, but that is yet to be confirmed. On Monday, usually we do like the odd canon project on a Monday with The Godfather and James Rowe. There will be no canon project on Monday. However, I'm hoping that my brother will be doing his voice of reason thing. Remember, he got away with doing it last week. Yeah, all these excuses. I can come on a Friday show and talk. I said, yeah, Ralph. All right, geezer. Yeah. So that's what's happening in the next few days. Remember, there will be no Canon project on Monday. Tuesday should see the return of the Voice of Reason, my brother's segments. I will be doing an evening show. Again, maybe giving some thoughts about the game. Yeah, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, Monday evening. Tuesday, the Voice of Reason. Wednesday, there will be no show. Thursday, there will be something. And Friday, next week Friday, will be the return of the Easy Talk. Yeah, I can't wait for that, man. It's a bit strange because, not strange, but 1/3 of our contributors live in Central and South America. So we think about the time zone, the difference over there. It's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult for the blokes over there, the geezers, the contributors. So we're trying to do something quite different for those contributors there. But I've got to say, no doubt, we're very, very grateful for their time, because they're not paid. They do this at the kindness of their own heart, the time, the spare time that they have. So they're not paid by Canon Void TV. And not that we have any money anyway. We don't have any money anyway. Opio Anderson says, between Pepe and Sterling, I would go with Sterling all day. Why? Why? Just because he's won more trophies. Don't look at the trophies. Obviously, you're going to think, oh, yeah, he's better because he's won more stuff than Nico Pepe. We need a performance like that against Spurs to get into top 6. That performance is in the players, but the manager has to demand more. However, when you have an apprentice manager, it's difficult. Alex, come on. Can you not see beyond the fact that he is still inexperienced? But do you not see the press conference? Did you not see the press conference? Yesterday's press conference? Was it yesterday or the day before? I thought we saw a Mikel Arteta who looked very, very cool, calm, collective, relaxed. It's only because there's not been any action for the last 2 weeks. That's why it is. And his comments in regards to Guendouzi, when asked, oh, so has Guendouzi played his last game for Arsenal? He said, you can't say that about a player that's still owned by the club. I'm thinking, so there might be a change, a maturity now coming from Mikel Arteta. I don't think it's that. I think he's probably had more time to reflect on things during this international break. The pressure's not on him. The glaring lights, the cameras, the questionings, and everything else there. But I think we have to wait and see what happens now after the Crystal Palace game. Not leading up to, after. You can come in and tell me your predictions. What is your prediction for the Crystal Palace game? I am going for a 2-2 result. Honours even. But yeah, we know that he's still experienced. He's learning on the job. He's come to manage in one of the top clubs in the country. That is fact. It's fact. Can we not see and get over that? Arteta's already phasing Pepe out with a mind or an idea to maybe sell him in the January transfer window. Could be. That's just my opinion. I think he's probably thinking, Nicolas Pepe, that project, is not working. And I didn't buy you. The previous manager, actually, he wasn't the manager, he was a coach. Emery actually didn't ask for Nicolas Pepe. He asked for Zaha, Wilfried Zaha, didn't he? He didn't ask for Nicolas Pepe. But it could be. I think you're probably right. He could be phasing him out with a view maybe to bring in Raheem Sterling. But Raheem Sterling has just said, actually, you know what, I'd be open to going and playing abroad to get more game time. That's been something that I've always dreamt about. So I can't see Raheem Sterling coming to play at Arsenal. But is he an Arsenal type player? I'm just thinking, is Raheem Sterling an Arsenal kind of player? I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, Russ, I think you might be right. Arteta could be, phasing him out. And the thing is, he blows so very, very hot or so very, very cold. There is no in between for Nicolas Pepe. He either excels or he disappoints. It's the polar opposites. Frustrating, a frustrating player. I've always questioned what kind of coaching, if any coaching, goes on. If it was, I'm sure, if it was a George Graham, he would sit Nicolas Pepe down and say, "This is what I want you to do." Show him videos of players, left-footed players who've played in football over the last 20 years. This is what I want. I want you to be direct. Just keep it nice and simple. And I just wonder, Mikel Arteta, what do you do? What are you showing Nicolas Pepe? Because he hasn't progressed. I thought last season, towards the end, last 4 or 5 games, I think he scored like 5 goals. Yeah, right, okay. I'm expecting some really good things from Nicolas Pepe. And it just hasn't materialized. Is it because he's not getting a good run in the first team? Or is it because of his performance is so detrimental to whether he'll play or he won't play? I think possibly it could be an element of both. But when you are given the opportunity to play Nicolas Pepe, keep it simple. Keep it simple. You're always fluffing your lines, and then you wonder why the manager doesn't play you. That's from my opinion. That's my opinion anyway. Why have we not seen a Real Madrid or Juventus get a rookie manager? All serious clubs get mature managers. Conte winning. Conte we won't get. We won't get an Antonio Conte. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know what happens when new managers comes? They want to know that they're going to have a lot of money to buy new players. Because imagine I don't know who's your favorite player, Alex, but when a coach comes in, he might say, actually, I don't rate that player there. I don't want that player sold. But by getting rid of that player, they want to know they've got a war chest to buy their own set of players. We don't have any money. We sold 150 million pounds. We brought 150 million pounds for players. So we won't get an Antonio Conte. Watch out, Don Arsenal's about. Don Arsenal. But yeah, I understand what you're saying there. Again, I, Cannon Foy TV, you did not employ Arteta. The board, the club, KSC employed him as a cheaper option. The board, KSC, have said they're not willing to pull the trigger anytime soon. So he will be with us. But come hell or high rain, Arteta will be with Arsenal. Whether he loses the next 3 or 4 games, I can't see Arsenal sacking him. And I'm not saying I want him sacked. I'm just giving my opinion of what I think is going to happen. But yeah, you're right. You don't see a Juventus, Madrid, employing a rookie manager. This is Arsenal. This is Arsenal. This is what you get for Arsenal. Yeah, we're buying at the cheap store in a corner shop, and we're expecting quality goods. It doesn't happen that way. You have to shop at an exclusive shop to get exclusive goods. And Don Arsenal's still here. Don Arsenal's still here. Let me quickly just type out this poll here. We've just been debating about whether Nicolas Pepe is better than Raheem Sterling. Is Nicolas Pepe better than Raheem Sterling? Let me quickly put the poll out so you can vote. Sorry guys, just give me a second. Just talk amongst yourselves. Raheem Sterling. Okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah, comments in the box below. Who do you think is best, Raheem Sterling or Nicolas Pepe? Again, for me, Project Pepe has not worked, man. Hasn't worked. Let's just. There we go. Done. 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 Oops, sorry. We are gonna lose against Palace. But didn't you tell me it's gonna be 2-1, Don Arsenal? I thought you said to me that your prediction was 2-1, or maybe it was possibly somebody else. I thought you said to me it's gonna be 2-1 to Arsenal. I don't trust this team. I'm tired of this team. Well, I'm sorry, Don, but this team's gonna remain. This team will remain for the longest time. I'm sorry, there's not going to be any changes. Looking at results, Sterling is a world apart from Pepe. Okay, all right, that's a fair comment. They are both inconsistent and can't take them serious, but Sterling for me. I think of late, I think when you look at how the Sterling of Liverpool and the Sterling of Man City, they are worlds apart. I think for me, Pepe has done wonders to make this player into a world superstar, a world beater. There are questions, there have been some questions over the last few days, what's happening with the situation, because he hasn't played so much at club level, but Gareth Southgate, continues to have trust in Raheem Sterling. So there are the question marks, whether he's fallen out. Has there been an argument between Raheem Sterling and Guardiola? But I don't know. I disagree with you, Don. I disagree with you. I disagree. I think if you're going to use consistency as a how can I say as a metric, what scoring goals? What do you mean it's been inconsistent? What do you mean? Are you asking both Nicolas Pepe and Sterling to score goals? What do you want them to do? Are you want to provide assists or to defend? They're both attacking. They're both supposed to be attacking midfielders coming off the wings. So I think for me, Sterling is more consistent than Nicolas Pepe. Would I prefer a Raheem Sterling to Nicolas Pepe? I would have to say yes. I would have to say yes. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't think I can't see £72 million. Forget about that equation there. Even at 10 to 15 million pounds, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, we've wasted the money. We've wasted that money because he is so inconsistent, frustrating as hell. Keep it simple. But Pepe is a liability. Honestly, Pepe looks lost every time he's playing. He looks to be too much under pressure. Do you think it's under pressure? So then are you blaming Mikel Arteta? What do you mean it's under pressure? Under pressure to perform. So then what happened last season? The last 4 to 5 games, he scored goals. So what do you mean he's under pressure? Why would he be under pressure? I think Arteta is not technically good, and I think placards are soon be raised that Arteta must go. Lochin Mark, thank you for that comment there. Oh, sorry, just very, very quickly. I did a segment last week in regards to, what's his name again? Ibrahim Sangare. And there was a 300-page document detailing why Arsenal, actually the pros and cons for going and buying Ibrahim or not to go for him. I think a 300-page document. Who generated this document there? So you can see, they try and do their homework, but sometimes what you see on a paper doesn't get produced on a pitch. Football is produced on a pitch, not on a document. The other thing I was going to say is that if you're not technically knowledgeable, then you bring somebody in to do that for you and help support and bridge that link that you're lacking there. Do you understand what I mean? If you don't have any expertise in a particular field, to bridge that lack of knowledge, you bring somebody in to bridge that gap. So if you're saying to me that Arteta is not technically sound, he should bring somebody in to help him with that. What's the point of having a number 2 and a number 3, the technical director and everybody else there, if you're still not technically sound? I don't know, man. I don't know. No, Alex, we will lose. Arteta lose to teams who keep the ball, and Vieira Palace keeps the ball very well. Alex, consistency, don't know what to expect from them in every match. Well, it's not so much don't know. I think it's more to do with what we expect from them. So again, if the metrics are right, we want Pepe to provide assists. We want Pepe to provide more goals. His goal ratios is not that great. We're going to use that as a metric. This is what we're expecting from him. So it can become frustrating if the player does not meet those metrics there. That's what can become very frustrating. And I just see, when I've gone to the Emirates, I've just seen him play, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, so frustrating, man. Frustrating as hell. Just release the ball. You're not in the park playing amongst friends. You're playing in the Premier League, one of the top clubs still in the country. What is it that the coaches are trying to show Nicolas Pepe? So it's either that, or he doesn't have the nous, he doesn't have the knowledge to change his mindset. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with Nicolas Pepe. But what I'm going to say is, again, for me, for the last time, the project with Nicolas Pepe has not worked. And I'm not even thinking about the price tag. £72 million. Hasn't worked. Hasn't worked. So what I'm gonna just review the news as of today from Cannon 4 TV's perspective. Those who just kind of tuned in now. First up was thoughts from another Arsenal legend, Patrick Vieira. It appears that Patrick Vieira has distanced himself from Daniel Ek's attempt at a takeover of Arsenal. Vieira and former Arsenal teammates Dennis Bergkamp and Thierry Henry supported Spotify guy founder Daniel Ek's takeover bid in April, following the club's involvement in the failed European Super League project. We know that Stan Kroenke, who owns the club through his KSE business, rejected the offer from Henry said last month that Ek remains fully committed to buying Arsenal, and we and he are here to stay. Now, former Arsenal captain Vieira was subsequently appointed Crystal Palace manager in July. They're set to make an emotional return to North London on Monday Night Football. He said himself when asked, "I was just expressing myself as Patrick, ex-Arsenal footballer." Yeah. Vieira said when asked about his support for Ek's takeover plans ahead of Palace's Premier League visit. The funny thing is, I do remember his comments. He said that I'm just expressing myself as an ex-Arsenal player. That comment was based on how the direction of the club was going. I was talking to somebody who had a different view, a different way of taking forward Arsenal Football Club. I think he probably still has those thoughts there. This was the reason why, with Dennis and Thierry, we were involved in the kind of situation that Arsenal was in, talking about the past. I'm in a different position than a couple of months ago, so I'm not going to express myself in the same way than I was as an ex-Arsenal footballer. Only confirmed in September, there was no dialogue between Kroenke family and Ek of potential change of ownership, but has said again that we are here and he are here to stay. The other comments, which I found a little bit astounding, I wouldn't say astounding, but I looked at the bands thinking, oh, Odegaard's going to leave? Is he going to leave? He's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Former Arsenal goalkeeper Matt Ryan rules Martin Odegaard's open to return to Real Sociedad in the future. Yeah, not now. Odegaard, who joined the Gunners on a permanent deal in the summer window for a deal of around £30 million, actually suggested that Matt Ryan go and play for Real Sociedad. And the Australian has revealed Odegaard played a key role in convincing him to head to San Sebastian. Also suggested Odegaard has his heart set on a return one day. Before I knew Real were interested in me, Odegaard told me that Real, because of his experience here, was a great team. 10 out of 10 in everything. The team, the life, the public, everything. Ryan told Mundo Deportivo. And now I agree with him. He's comfortable now at Arsenal, but he's open to coming back one day for sure. Arsenal completed a deal to sign Odegaard for roughly £30 million in the summer transfer window. And just the last bit of news, again, I was thinking, the Daily Mirror, they're very, very late on this one, man. I was thinking, what are you talking about? Calvin Lewin, again, from the Mirror over here in the UK. Arsenal identify Everton Calvin Lewin as priority transfer to replace Lacazette. I was thinking we spoke about this during the summer transfer window. This is not new news, it's old news. Mirror, sort yourselves out. Sort yourselves out. To me, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Anyway, let's go back into the live chat just for the last time before we wrap up this one. And Russ Morgan says, Alex, would you have got in Zaha rather than Pepe? You know what? I said at that time that it would probably have been too late, because if it was going to happen, it should have happened when Unai Emery requested and wanted Zaha. He didn't possibly know about Nico Pepe. He asked for Wilfried Zaha. So it should have happened then, not now. So in answer to your question, yeah, I would have got in Zaha. And what I guess I don't like it so much because he plays against us, is that Zaha's got a little of a nasty streak about him. And so does Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy, you know, banging goals, age, what, 34, 35? Forget about those numbers there, man. 34, 35? That's probably the amount of goals he's going to get this season. So Vardy and Zaha, they've got a little nastiness about them. And you know what? Dennis Bergkamp had a little nasty streak. You know, he could rough it as well. So we know that the current team don't have players like that. Would I take a Wilfried Zaha now? Possibly not. Not now. But I think back then, Russ, yeah, we should have bought him. Should have bought him. You look everywhere in the pitch and on the bench, and there is no leaders. A pure frustrating bunch. No one to put Saka. No one but Saka and Smith. Well, I don't know. I know Tahiro Tomiyasu is still too early days yet, I think. I've already seen him play a couple of times. It looks a bit solid, but again, it's too early days. Nuno Tavares, most likely he's going to play on Monday nights. Looks very, very raw. Guy just marauding forward, man. He's like blinkered. I'm going for goal. I'm not going to pass for one. I'm going for goal. But yeah, when I look at Arsenal, I just see a bunch of softies, man. A bunch of softies. I would take Watkins over Calvin Lewin. I was going to sneeze. I wait for the sneeze, hasn't come. Yeah, we did a video of Ollie Watkins, a couple of videos. Don't think he will come to Arsenal, though. Don't think he'll come to Arsenal. I mean, Dean Smith and Aston Villa, he had him at Brentford when he was the manager there. Now the manager at Aston Villa brought Watkins over. I don't think Watkins, he's got quite a few years left on his contract, hasn't he? Just signed a new contract. So I can't see him coming anytime soon. But I know it's your opinion. You say if the choice were yours, you would have him over Calvin Lewin. And I think Watkins has scored quite a few more goals than Calvin Lewin. Okay. Let me just check in before I wrap up this one. The poll. The poll that we just released over the last 5 minutes now. And let's see the poll. Okay, so the question was, Nicholas Pepe versus Raheem Sterling. Choose only one. Choose only one. And out of 20 votes, you're not going to believe this. Level pegging. Both of them have 50%. Nico Pepe versus Raheem Sterling. Choose anyone. Nico Pepe is better. Now Raheem Sterling is better. 50-50 out of 20 votes. So if you wanted to go over there and vote on the platform, look on the platform, look in the community tab, and you'll see we've got the poll there. Unbelievable. Has it changed? Oh, by one vote, someone's just chosen Nicholas Pepe. Someone has chosen Nicholas Pepe is better than Raheem Sterling. Oh wow, that is interesting, man. God damn me. Okay, guys, I think we're finished. I think we're finished on this one. Unless anybody else wants to come in with their prediction for the game on Monday. Yeah, I think I can soundly say that we're finished. We're done. We're done on this one. Well, that's interesting. Baz says it's the price of sterling, though. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Guys, you know what? I've come to an end. We're finished. We're finished on this one. Wonderful, wonderful segment. A segment I wasn't actually going to do. I thought, you know, been up late. Had to get up early, 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And I had to be on a Zoom call. So yeah. If I looked tired or blurry eyed, it's because I'm really, really tired, guys. Really, really tired. All right, people. Enjoy the remnants, the remains of your Saturday, whether it's a Saturday afternoon, a Saturday evening, or a Saturday night, or actually, you know, a Sunday morning, because, you know, we've got fans all over this world of ours, man. And, you know, you never know. You never can tell. You never can tell. But one